Hello. This is how I create a React widget in extension in the Developer Sigma. We will create a new extension. For example, let's say uh, React widget name, description, and for the CRM, I agree and create. So this is the extension. If we edit, so we will add a connected apps for the widget. Also, as of now, it's in localhost. So we can say React app widget description, then internal, and you cannot change the base URL, and you can save without even without the package. We will upload it later. So this is the sandbox URL. So in my GitHub repository here, this is the CRM starter template, React.js using Redux toolkit. So we will clone this. So this is a starter template. So uh, if you want to, this is what it looks like here in this extension, which is installed in our CRM. So the starter template is look like this in the setting page here. This is the sample extension. You can see you can get the all module, for example contacts. So this is the form. There is no save button here. So in the report, you can see the first 200 reports here and all modules. And for example, here, this is the all modules. Round robin history. This is the report. Yeah. So it has a basic HTML and CSS. Yeah. So this is the form, and all the fields here are dynamic. So yeah, this is the starter template. And so we will clone this, copy, create a new folder. Let's say here, desktop. Then git clone, paste the GitHub repo. Then this is the name and CMD and open in VS Code. So this is the VS Code. So here, first thing is you need to open here in this path in CRM app and run npm install. And next is in this folder React app, you will npm install. So it will download all library in the React app. So you have no need to change here in this inside this folder, and the React app is in this folder. So this is the dependencies. And I'm using this, it is on a React version 18 and Node version 16. Yeah. So let's check what's my React version. Okay, React. Okay, I'm where's the React version? Okay, how to check React version? CMD. Okay, it will React. I'm using React 18 and here React 18.2 and the node version of 18. So after it's all npm installed, you can see in the scripts, you will have to run this in sandbox or in local development, and you will build if it's will be deployed. So in this directory, React app npm run soho crm, and you will wait if it's live in local. Yeah, so it's now live. This is the link, and in our here in our React app widget, this is the sandbox URL. If we test our application, we will not see it because we will not yet configure what is the use of the widget. So in the modules, for example, we will use it as a web tabs. We will create, for example, page 1, it's widget, and we will specific the path. Example, this is pixindex.html, and you will add a parameter of page, for example, equals page, example, home. Okay, save. Then we will test our application, refresh this sandbox, and we will see now the page 1. So this is the result. So if you want to have another web tab, so this is the module, example, contacts. This is the form of contacts, no save button, and this is the report. As of now, there is no report, so if we will now add a contact, for example, to make it visible, create contact, first name, Bon Bautista, save. Now back again to the refresh here, the page 1. Now we will have, go to the contacts and open the report. We will have this one record. So you can see the first name, full name, ID. Yeah, that's a basic CSS. So if you want, for example, here, so if we edit, we need to, for every changes, we need to run this command to see the result. So in the source, this is the app.js, and so it's using a Redux toolkit. So if we see the result here, let's say run it again, app open integrated terminal, npm run so crm, and refresh again. So let's wait. Yeah, now it's now live in the local. So if you have a, you need to download to see the Redux in Redux toolkit extension, Chrome extension here. If you have here, you can inspect the element here, Redux Dev Tools. If you inspect, you will see in the besides elements, console, application sources, the Redux option. So this is the state management. So you can see the service origin, metadata. This is the module name. So if we change to leads, it will change to leads. Form here. So that's the state management. Now if we, for example, we need to add a save button here. So this is the using Redux. So this is the get modules. For example, we need to find a we need to get a record, for example. So let's say get all users, and so this is the how to add another API. So let's remove this. Let's, for example, copy this, get constant module, then just copy this, type all users, change this to here, and just rename the function name and here. So we have now a function to get all users, and we will add two extra users here. So let's just copy here for get all users for the pending, fulfilled, and if rejected. Records, copy here. Let's say let's create a all users stage management. So in the all users, where is that? Here. So the response is users. So log users data. Then it will be, should be data users. Yeah. And we will add these all users in the initial state, which is a empty list. Now, so we need to add, for example, let's say all users. Let's make it show if it's info. So in the pages, home, in the app, in app.js, we will dispatch the get all users. So in the user slice, there is no argument here, so we will put a data that type, and we will have pass it in the parameter, which is type, and in the we can choose from this parameter type per page, or per page we can choose a all active users. Okay, active users. Now, so it's if the once the widget is loaded, it will fetch the all users. So let's try to run it. It's work. So let's wait here. It's live in the data. Now it's now live, and refresh again here and make it see if it's in the console. Yeah, so get all users, look at the Redux. So get all users, all records. Okay. Get fields, get all records. So there's no get all users. Let me check here. dispatch, get all users, then dispatch. Oh, let's check. Let's refresh again. Inspect. Soul. Get all modules. Yeah, get all users fulfilled here. So it get all modules fulfilled, pending, get all users, and this is the result. Payload user, I have a 2 active users, which is first name is Jesnag, and the other user is CRM Carpenters in this sandbox widget. So we can make it into the table. Let's say we need to create, let's view the Redux if it's in the all users, so it's not in all users, so we need to change something here. All users, action data, all users. Okay, so check again in the console log, so it is payload under users. Yeah, so back again to the, should be here. So in the, we will create another button here, report the home. Let's create another button. A page is users, change in users, and let's again another here, a page is users. So let's, as of now, let's do h1 users table. Now let's rerun again the React app. And it's now live. Then refresh here. So this is the button. Oh, I forgot to rename. It should be users. Then let's rerun again. And refresh the sandbox widget extension, and you have this form report users should have, let's check, handle stage chains, page users should be, yeah, there's no users, so let's check again. Okay, there's no S. Let's see, let's run again. So let's wait if it's now live. Okay. Yeah, it's now live. And refresh again. Here. So you want to, this is the page parameter, form, report, and users. This is now the users table. So I want to, if I click the users table, I want to make sure all active users will be pop up here. Free up some storage. Oh, delete lang konti. PC 36 MB. Okay, let's desktop. Let's Let's cut it here and paste it in here. So now rendered a users table in here. So we will create a pages, for example, for new components. For example, users page.js. Let's say it again here. Let's duplicate the report page. So use effect. So here we'll use selector. Then constant dispatch, and using use dispatch. Then copy paste this here. The use effect. Remove the module name. Change in the user slice the all users. Copy here. And we need to make it render for every changes in all users. So page data, dispatch, and let's find in the app pages here. We will uncomment this because we need to just render if the page is all users. So let's get all users. Then remove here. Change it to type and change the argument to active users. Then page data, just dispatch. Need to have a use effect and import this. I created this component. Import. Say let's return data table with the data of the all users. Now let's try if it's working. Let's run again. Okay, it's now live in development and refresh the sandbox. Now let's say click the users. Okay, so it's still users table because we does not render the users page. So in the home pages, we will import the users page. Users page here. Save and run again. Now we will render the all users active users when we click the button users, not when the widget itself is loaded. So let's refresh again here. And if we click the users, this is all users. Okay, so our app now is looping because we need to remove this in app.js. So let's kill the website. It's now looping. We need to does not repeat for every changes in all users. Now let's refresh again here. If we click the users, and it will have these two active users. So this is how the React Redux toolkit is using. So I remove to make it does not loop.